15 Ways to Build a Powerful Personal Brand at Work. Building a powerful personal brand at work sets you apart and fuels career growth. These 15 actionable strategies will help you establish a respected, memorable, and influential professional identity. 1. Become known for something specific. Establishing yourself as the go-to person for a specific skill or expertise, like project management or creative problem solving, sets you apart in a crowded professional landscape. Choose a niche that aligns with your strengths and career goals. Consistently showcase this expertise through your work, conversations, and contributions. For example, if you excel at data analysis, volunteer to present insights in meetings or share relevant articles on LinkedIn. Over time, colleagues will associate your name with that skill. To amplify this, seek opportunities to teach or mentor others in your area of expertise, reinforcing your reputation. Attend industry events or webinars to stay sharp and network with like-minded professionals. Document your achievements in this area, whether through a portfolio, case studies, or testimonials, to create a tangible record of your proficiency. Avoid spreading yourself too thin across unrelated skills. Focus builds recognition. By owning a specific domain, you become indispensable, and your personal brand gains clarity, making you memorable to peers, leaders, and potential employers. 2. Deliver on promises. Reliability is a rare and powerful trait that elevates your personal brand. When you commit to a deadline, task, or goal, follow through consistently. This builds trust and credibility with colleagues and leaders. To ensure delivery, set realistic expectations up front, underpromise and overdeliver when possible. For instance, if you're tasked with a report, clarify the scope and timeline early to avoid overcommitting. Use tools like calendars or project management apps to stay organized and meet deadlines. If unforeseen obstacles arise, communicate proactively rather than letting promises slip. People notice when you consistently deliver, and this reliability becomes a cornerstone of your reputation. Avoid making casual commitments you can't keep, as broken promises erode trust quickly. Document your track record of successful deliveries, whether through emails or performance reviews, to reinforce your dependability. Over time, your ability to follow through will make you a trusted colleague, increasing your influence and opportunities. Reliability isn't flashy, but its impact is profound, setting you apart as someone others can always count on. 3. Communicate clearly and confidently. Effective communication is a cornerstone of a strong personal brand. Whether in emails, meetings, or presentations, aim for clarity, brevity, and professionalism. Craft messages with a clear purpose, avoiding jargon or ambiguity. For example, in emails, use concise subject lines and structure your points logically. In meetings, practice articulating ideas confidently, even if it means preparing key points in advance. Confidence doesn't mean arrogance. Listen actively and respond thoughtfully to show respect. Tailor your tone to your audience, whether it's a casual team chat or a formal executive briefing. Nonverbal cues, like maintaining eye contact or a steady voice, also matter. Practice eliminating filler words like or like to sound polished. Regularly seek feedback on your communication style to identify blind spots. Invest time in tools like Grammarly or public speaking courses to refine your skills. Clear, confident communication makes you approachable and authoritative, leaving a lasting impression. It ensures your ideas are heard, your contributions are valued, and your brand is synonymous with professionalism. 4. Show up with a positive attitude. A positive attitude is a magnetic trait that shapes how others perceive your personal brand. People gravitate toward those who exude enthusiasm, optimism, and resilience, as these qualities create a welcoming and motivating environment. Start by approaching challenges with a solution-oriented mindset rather than dwelling on problems. For instance, in team discussions, focus on possibilities rather than obstacles. Smile, maintain open body language, and express gratitude to colleagues to foster goodwill. Positivity doesn't mean ignoring reality. Acknowledge setbacks but frame them as opportunities to learn. Avoid gossip or negative talk, as it can tarnish your reputation. Cultivate self-awareness to manage stress and prevent burnout, ensuring your positivity is genuine. Small gestures, like celebrating a teammate's success or offering encouragement, amplify your impact. Over time, colleagues will associate you with uplifting energy, making you a sought-after collaborator. A positive attitude isn't just about feeling good, it's a strategic choice that builds trust, strengthens relationships, and positions you as a leader who inspires others in any professional setting. 5. Ask smart questions. Asking thoughtful questions showcases curiosity, critical thinking, and a commitment to growth, all of which enhance your personal brand. Smart questions go beyond seeking answers. They demonstrate you're engaged and eager to understand deeper context. For example, in meetings, ask, "How does this align with our long-term goals?" to show strategic thinking. Prepare questions in advance to ensure they're relevant and insightful. Avoid asking for the sake of attention. Focus on clarity or uncovering new perspectives. When receiving feedback or instructions, ask follow-ups like, "Can you clarify what success looks like here?" to show diligence. This habit also builds rapport with colleagues, as it signals respect for their expertise. Keep a notebook to jot down questions during discussions, ensuring you don't interrupt but still contribute meaningfully. Over time, your reputation as a curious, proactive thinker will grow. Asking smart questions isn't about looking clever, it's about driving value, fostering collaboration, and positioning yourself as someone who's invested in personal and organizational growth, making you memorable and respected. 6. Volunteer for high visibility projects. Stepping up for high visibility projects is a strategic way to strengthen your personal brand. These initiatives, often tied to leadership priorities or cross-functional goals, offer exposure to decision makers and broader teams. Identify projects that align with your skills and career aspirations, such as launching a new product or streamlining a process. Proactively offer your expertise, even if it stretches your comfort zone. For example, volunteer to lead a presentation or coordinate a task force. Prepare thoroughly to deliver exceptional results, as these projects are your stage to shine. Communicate progress clearly to stakeholders to build trust. High visibility work often comes with pressure, so manage stress and seek support if needed. Success in these projects showcases your initiative, leadership, and ability to handle complex challenges. Even small contributions, like facilitating a key meeting, can boost your reputation. By consistently stepping into the spotlight, you become known as a reliable, ambitious professional, paving the way for promotions, recognition, and a personal brand that screams impact and capability. 7. Own your mistakes gracefully. Owning mistakes with grace is a powerful way to build a respected personal brand. Everyone errs, but how you handle missteps defines your character. When you make a mistake, acknowledge it promptly and sincerely, don't deflect or hide. For example, if you miss a deadline, say, "I underestimated the time needed, and I'm sorry. Here's my plan to fix it." Take immediate steps to correct the issue, showing accountability and initiative. Avoid repeating the same error by analyzing what went wrong and adjusting your approach. Seek feedback to understand the impact and prevent future missteps. Transparency about mistakes builds trust, as colleagues and leaders value honesty over perfection. Document lessons learned to demonstrate growth in performance reviews. Owning mistakes doesn't diminish your credibility, it enhances it by showing integrity and resilience. Over time, you'll be seen as a professional who handles challenges maturely, earning respect and loyalty. This approach transforms setbacks into opportunities, making your personal brand synonymous with authenticity and dependability. 8. Promote others generously. Promoting others generously is a hallmark of a strong personal brand, reflecting leadership and emotional intelligence. By celebrating colleagues' successes, whether through public praise in meetings or a shout-out on LinkedIn, you create a culture of support that enhances your reputation. For example, if a teammate nails a project, say, "Their innovative approach made this a success." This builds goodwill and positions you as a team player. Mentor junior colleagues or share resources to help others grow, showing you're invested in collective success. Avoid taking credit for others' work, as it erodes trust. Actively listen to understand colleagues' strengths, so you can advocate for them authentically. Promoting others doesn't diminish your shine, it amplifies it, as people remember your generosity. This habit fosters alliances and strengthens your network, as others are more likely to reciprocate. Over time, you'll be seen as a leader who uplifts everyone, not just themselves. Generosity in recognition builds a personal brand rooted in collaboration, empathy, and influence, making you a trusted and admired professional. 9. Be consistent across all interactions. Consistency in tone, professionalism, and behavior across all interactions is crucial for a strong personal brand. Whether you're emailing the CEO, chatting with a junior colleague, or presenting to clients, maintain the same level of respect, clarity, and authenticity. For example, use a professional tone in all communications, avoiding slang with peers if you wouldn't use it with leadership. Align your actions with your values, don't praise teamwork publicly but undermine it privately. Inconsistencies, like being warm in person but curt in emails, confuse others and weaken trust. Build habits like reviewing emails for tone or preparing for meetings to ensure steady performance. Consistency extends to punctuality, work quality, and attitude. Show up reliably in every context. Seek feedback to ensure your behavior aligns with how you want to be perceived. Over time, this predictability makes you a dependable figure, fostering confidence in your abilities. A consistent personal brand isn't rigid, it's a foundation of trust that makes you a go-to professional, respected at every level of the organization. 10. Stay current and educated. Staying current in your field strengthens your personal brand by positioning you as a forward-thinking professional. Regularly engage with industry trends, tools, and innovations through courses, webinars, or trade publications. For example, if you're in marketing, master emerging platforms like AI-driven analytics. Share insights with colleagues via emails, presentations, or LinkedIn posts to demonstrate expertise. Attend conferences or join professional groups to network and learn. Set aside weekly time for learning, even 30 minutes on platforms like Coursera or industry blogs counts. Apply new knowledge to your work, like proposing a new tool to streamline processes, showing initiative. Document certifications or skills gained to bolster your resume or portfolio. Staying educated isn't just about technical skills, soft skills like emotional intelligence or leadership also matter. By consistently updating your knowledge, you become a resource others rely on for fresh perspectives. This proactive approach signals ambition and relevance, making your personal brand synonymous with innovation and expertise, ensuring you're always a step ahead in your career. 11. Dress for the brand you want. Your appearance is a visual extension of your personal brand, signaling ambition and professionalism. Dressing for the role you aspire to, not just your current position, creates a powerful first impression. Research your industry's norms. Tech may favor smart casual, while finance often demands formal attire. Invest in quality, well-fitted clothing that aligns with your target role, like tailored blazers for leadership positions. Pay attention to details, clean shoes, neat hair, and minimal accessories. Project polish. Even in virtual settings, dress professionally for video calls to maintain consistency. Adapt to workplace culture but add personal touches, like a signature color, to stand out subtly. Maintain good hygiene and posture, as these enhance your presence. Regularly assess your wardrobe to ensure it reflects your evolving goals. Dressing intentionally doesn't mean extravagance, it's about aligning your appearance with your aspirations. Colleagues and leaders notice this attention to detail, associating you with confidence and readiness for advancement. A polished look reinforces your personal brand, opening doors to opportunities and respect. 12. Build relationships beyond your immediate team. Cultivating relationships across your organization strengthens your personal brand by expanding your influence and support network. Connect with colleagues in other departments through cross-functional projects, company events, or informal coffee chats. For example, ask a colleague from finance about their role to build rapport and understanding. Listen actively and offer help when appropriate, like sharing a relevant resource. Attend company-wide meetings or join internal groups, like diversity committees, to meet diverse teams. Follow up with new contacts via email or LinkedIn to maintain ties. These relationships provide insights into other functions, making you a more versatile professional. They also create allies who can vouch for your skills or recommend you for opportunities. Be genuine, avoid networking solely for personal gain, as it feels transactional. Track connections in a spreadsheet to stay organized and nurture them over time. Strong cross-team relationships position you as a collaborative, well-rounded leader, enhancing your reputation. This broad network amplifies your personal brand, making you a known and trusted figure throughout the organization. 13. Speak up in meetings. Speaking up in meetings is a critical way to build a visible and engaged personal brand. Silence can make you blend into the background, while contributing ideas, even small ones, shows you're invested. Prepare in advance by reviewing agendas and jotting down points or questions to share. For example, suggest a process improvement or ask, "Have we considered this approach?" to add value. Practice concise delivery to avoid rambling, and use confident body language, like sitting upright. If public speaking feels daunting, start small, like agreeing with a point and adding a brief insight. Actively listen to others to build on their ideas, showing collaboration. Avoid dominating discussions, balance speaking with listening to maintain respect. Seek feedback on your participation to improve. Over time, consistent contributions make you a recognized voice, associated with thoughtfulness and initiative. Speaking up isn't about being the loudest, it's about showing you're present, engaged, and ready to contribute. This visibility strengthens your personal brand, positioning you as a proactive and valuable team member. 14. Manage your online presence. Your online presence is a digital extension of your personal brand, shaping how professionals perceive you. Ensure your LinkedIn, portfolio, or professional social media reflect your career goals. Use a polished headshot, a clear headline, e.g., data analyst specializing in predictive modeling, and a summary highlighting your skills and achievements. Regularly post industry insights, project updates, or articles to showcase expertise. Once a month is a good start. Engage with others' content through thoughtful comments to build connections. Align your profiles with your desired brand. Remove outdated or unprofessional content, like casual photos or controversial posts. If you maintain a personal website or portfolio, keep it updated with recent work samples or testimonials. Google yourself periodically to monitor what others see. Privacy settings matter. Limit personal social media visibility if it doesn't align with your professional image. A cohesive online presence signals credibility and ambition, making you memorable to recruiters, colleagues, and leaders. Managing it intentionally ensures your personal brand shines, opening doors to opportunities and recognition. 15. Seek out feedback regularly. Actively seeking feedback demonstrates a commitment to growth, a key pillar of a strong personal brand. Regularly ask colleagues, managers, or mentors, "What could I improve?" or "How can I contribute more effectively?" This shows humility and ambition. Schedule one-on-one meetings or use performance reviews to gather insights, but also seek informal feedback after projects or presentations. Be specific. Ask about a particular skill, like your communication style or project execution. Listen without defensiveness, even if the feedback stings, and thank the giver to encourage honesty. Take notes to track patterns and create an action plan to address weaknesses. For example, if told your reports lack clarity, take a writing course or use editing tools. Follow up to show you've applied feedback, reinforcing your dedication. Document improvements in your portfolio or resume to highlight growth. Seeking feedback isn't about perfection, it's about showing you're coachable and proactive. This habit builds trust and respect, positioning your personal brand as one of continuous improvement, adaptability, and leadership potential. Conclusion: implementing these 15 strategies will transform your personal brand into a powerful asset. By consistently showcasing expertise, reliability, and positivity, you'll build trust, visibility, and influence, paving the way for career success.